Hi everyone, I'm Donna Stellhorn, your practical astrologer, and this is your forecast for the new moon. It's on October 21. It's at 28 degrees of Libra. Okay, Leo, this is a really interesting chart for you because you could receive some sort of offer or contract or agreement that you've been looking for. This is something to start a new chapter in your life, a new connection. You maybe have been waiting for this for some time and now it's arrived, and your enthusiasm and desire to sign right away is going to be very strong. But this is something you still need to look over. Even though you think that you've read it before, it may still be good to read it over one more time, check it with a professional to make sure that everything that you're looking for is in this agreement. You show a combination of, one, be wary, but two, a little extra luck. So it is that you're likely to find anything that's been changed or any typos or anything that's not reading exactly like you want. And with this luck energy, you do have the ability to make some negotiations and change things. Now, Pluto is sitting exactly opposite the Leo energy. And what that means is that you can be in either some sort of heated negotiations or you can come together to find a win-win. So when you're doing this type of opposition energy, it's very important to recognize that your counterpart's not actually against you, they're just for themselves. So understanding that helps you negotiate with them. And as you point out the things that benefit both of you, the two of you can come together and negotiate and get that win-win. Now, Jupiter has been inching closer to your sign, but it's not going to be there until next year because it is going to go retrograde and actually stay in this area where it's kind of watching over you. And this means that you've got more luck, more of a guardian angel than you've had in the past. And I shouldn't say that because this has been going on for maybe 6 months or so it's much longer than this 2-week period, but it's not that common in energy. So this is something you do need to recognize, that you do have a little bit more luck right now, which means that you can step out of your comfort zone. You can take really calculated risks and see things come together. Now, when it comes to relationships, there's a lot of aspects that are going on in the chart, but most of them are out of sign. And that means that you might not initially feel the connection, maybe with somebody new that you've met, or even with your partner. You may feel like things are out of step, but there is a good connection here, and that means that once you recognize that you're out of step, you can get back into the rhythm of it. When it comes to meeting someone new, you could meet someone new in a place you didn't expect to meet someone, like the frozen foods department or something like that. Or that you're meeting someone and they're different than any type of person you've dated in the past. But there's still a lot of harmony here. And so don't let that feeling of being out of step or surprise deter you, because this energy says that you can work things out pretty easily once you get over that initial surprise. Now, the bigger news for you is the financial side, and that is because you pull money from Mercury, which is making an exact conjunction with Mars, and that's part of this grand trine with Jupiter and Saturn. And with a grand trine, once you initiate that energy, then everything just seems to fall into place. Someone shows up with the missing puzzle piece or the tool that you need right at the moment when you need it. So you just need to activate that energy. So when it comes to money, specifically for you, is to look at building the foundation of what it is that you want. And that might mean starting your emergency fund, or doing some investments, or setting the groundwork for a business, or getting your resume ready to send out to people. Now, all of those initial steps is what activates this grand trine, and then things come together. So over this next 2 weeks, the energy is particularly good for you for business income and passive income sources, and especially for doing well in your job. And that might be why we see that there is a contract or agreement. This could be for a new job or a better position or maybe a different commission schedule. You do have some real opportunities there. And this could mean that a side job is getting lucrative enough for you to consider turning it into some full-time work. And if you would like to know more about what's ahead for you, especially in 2025 and 2026, I do readings. There's a link in the description.